Face to face with Rashi owners, Professor Nishi Pandey from Lucknow, India, former head, Department of English and Modern European Languages, University of Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh, for her intellect, dynamism and fortitude, inspiring young women to be brave and self-reliant in overcoming challenges of life.
Being born a woman is such a blessing, and I've always felt blessed that I was born a woman. The kind of strength that women have, men can't even aspire for. Being physically brave is one thing, but the kind of inner strength and resilience with which we are born, because we are destined to be mothers, that it's amazing what it can do for you if you realize your strength. In a patriarchal society, where you were born, where I was born, and for many more years women will be born, we will always have to tap into that inner resilience, that inner strength.
Face to face with Rashi honors Mrs. Dipika Chikhlia Topiwala from Mumbai, India, renowned Bollywood actress, former member of Parliament, for touching sentiments of the younger generation through her unparalleled performance as Kota Sita in Ramanand Sagar's mega epic television serial Ramayan on its retelecast on Doordarshan after 33 years in 2020.
Of India demanded it, and that's why we have the telecast of Ramayana happening, and I think this is absolutely a victory for India, because it's come back because of public demand. India and as a whole, the world, we are going through a major crisis in the form of corona, and we need to have faith. We need to have the confidence that we're going to overcome it, and it's very important that we stay back home. We watch something like Ramayana, which is going to put us into good mood, into good spirit, and this is all about being positive.
Face to face with Rashi honors Miss Aparajita Bhooshan from Pune, India, former Bollywood actress, writer and motivational speaker, for her conscience calling and embarking on a journey of her dreams, quitting film industry voluntarily and following her passion for writing and motivational speaking.
Since childhood, I was a witness to frequent musical gatherings hosted by my father in the gardens of our spacious bungalows. And I had the opportunity to meet so many stars, actors, lyricists and musicians. Yet, when it came to his two daughters, my father was very protective, orthodox and conservative, and strictly kept me away from the glamorous world of films. He encouraged me to be a doctor, lawyer, professor, writer, but never an actor. And I never had the courage or inclination to oppose him. I married very early and became a dutiful wife and mother. But as destiny would have it, due to unavoidable circumstances, I was gently drawn into the world of cinema. Something that I or my father had never ever imagined. Rashi, I am convinced it was the best decision I took at that time, considering my responsibilities. And I have never ever regretted it.
Face to face with Rashi owners Mrs. Subarna Sahni from New Jersey, USA, Mompreneur, leader for her strength and courage to make a difference to society through community service and her relentless outstanding work as an Indian COVID-19 warrior fighting virus in US.
Well, intent is the key here. My intent to be of service to my community, to my Lions family and to my friends pushed me to take on service projects that could help people during this pandemic. I'm fortunate to be associated with some wonderful service-minded individuals who are also my friends, who came forward collectively to serve during this time of need. We were involved in assisting our essential services workers and our frontline heroes by making handmade masks and head scrubs, donating food to our local food pantry, organizing a community drive to collect non-perishable food and supplying it to our social services and our local food pantry. We also supplied homemade food to, funeral home workers. Funeral homes were overwhelmed in New Jersey and New York area. And when we talk about essential service workers, we only think about our hospital staff, nurses, doctors, but we saw there is another side of essential services workers. Those are people who are funeral directors and those who are working in funeral homes.
Face to face with Rashi owners Mrs. Gunjan Mishra Verma from Prayagraj, India, an educator for her dedication to the field of education, touching hundreds of young lives at root level and preparing these students for their brighter tomorrow. From Gunjan's Satic to Rashi's from my attic.
As I said earlier, Rashi, I would like to share something with you. Me and my family were tested positive, corona positive, and we went for self-isolation, home isolation. But
that day when you decided,
yes, just 2 days ago when we were...
I was really shocked because, when something like this happens, you definitely talk to your friends, but I was really feeling so proud of you that you managed it so bravely, Gunjan.
It's all
Almighty's
His blessing, it's His grace, all glories to the God.
Yes.
Because Rashi, जो वो मतलब first 14 days थे, first 4-5 days means I was not able to think even. I will still appreciate that illiterate woman who comes to help me. वो next morning भी आई. I asked her to go back. मैंने उसको नहीं आने दिया, and I really praise that mother who has brought up Jishan. कि वो इस पैंडेमिक में भी वो बंदा ब्रेड, दूध, दवा, फल वो गेट पे रख के जाता था. वो कूद के आने के अंदर कोशिश करता था, बट हमारी डांट से डर के वो नहीं आता था. ही वॉज अ स्टूडेंट टू मी, देन ही इज नाउ माई. पैदा नहीं किया है, बस सिर्फ पैदा नहीं किया है. वो मेरा दोस्त भी है, वो मेरा गार्डियन भी है. अगर उसे कहीं भी मैं अब गलत लगती हूँ तो एज ए एल्डर सन मेरे बेटे को गाइड भी करता है.
Face to face with Rashi owners Mrs. Erica Petrie from England, UK, founder and writer of shadesofdifferent.com and a awareness-raising campaign for differently abled children for a compassion and perseverance to make a difference to the world of special kids by understanding their vulnerabilities and becoming their voice.
My message to parents, well, it's all about respect, really. Treat others as you would like to be treated. So the main thing is to treat these children just like any other children. Treat them with respect, treat them with, appreciate their unique capabilities, appreciate what they can do. Don't focus on what they can't do, focus on what they can do, and try to see the world through their eyes, because it's a fantastic world. They're able to smile, they're able to be resilient, they're able to teach us so many things. I remember a while back, Julia, my eldest, said about Michaela, Michaela has taught me many things, but most of all she's taught me to be thankful. And this was quite a few years ago. Look, she's 14 now, but she was quite young then, Rashi. And, she came up and she said this to me, and it really touched my heart. These differently able children really teach us to appreciate life better and to not take anything for granted, because, we're all capable in different ways, and that's what makes the world so interesting. And we should embrace all these differences and see them as opportunities, and see how the more we come together, the more we include each other, the more we respect each other, the stronger that we are and the more interesting the world becomes.
No one is the same. You say disability, it only brings me pain. different, develop at a different pace. But there is nothing more special than the warmth of my embrace. What is it you see when you look at me? I may be different, but I'm a person just like you. I just wanna be everything you see. I may look different, but I'm somebody just like you. My smile, you know, is real, and my laughter too. I show a childlike world, you know it's true. My heart, it is pure, as the snow is white, and I'm gentle and loving and caring and bright.
Face to face with Rashi owners Mrs. Monita Rawat from Prayagraj, India, a housewife for her strength and belief to be a change for her children and ensuring their best education against all odds.
हेलो नमस्ते. इंटरनेशनल वुमेन्स डे मार्च 8. तो आज हमने सोचा हम उन वुमेन को सैल्यूट करते हैं जो सचमुच बहुत काम करती हैं, साक्षात नारी शक्ति हैं और अपने बच्चों का भविष्य अपने आप में समेटे हुए हैं. दे वर्क अ लॉट. दीदी अपना नाम बताइए आप.
मेरा नाम है मनीता रावत.
मनीता जी, आपने कितनी पढ़ाई की?
जी हम तो इंटर किया.
इंटर किया है. और शादी जल्दी हो गई आपकी?
नहीं, ठीक है.
सही टाइम पर हुई. और उससे ज़्यादा पढ़ने का कभी मन किया?
नहीं,
मन नहीं किया. तो अभी आप घर में क्या क्या काम करती हैं?
घर में जो गृहस्थी काम है,
जैसे
खाना खिलाना, बच्चों को खिलाना, सबको खिलाना, काम झाड़ू पोछा ये सब काम.
तो इसको आप कितना बड़ा काम मानती हैं?
बहुत बड़ा काम है.
क्यों बड़ा काम है? क्यों ये बड़ा काम है? पूरा दिन आप ऑक्यूपाइड रहती हैं?
नहीं, खाली भी रहते हैं.
खाली भी रहती है. तो खाली समय अपना जब आपको समय मिलता है तब आप क्या करती हैं? थोड़ा सा थोड़ा.
बस वही है, टीवी भी देखते रहते हैं, मोबाइल में.
अच्छा. और क्या चाहती हैं? आपके बच्चे कितने हैं?
बच्चे दो.
कितने बड़े हैं?
एक 7 साल की लड़की है, एक अभी तो 1 महीना बच्चा है.
तो क्या चाहती हैं बच्ची आगे चल के क्या करे?
आगे चल के कुछ बने.
कुछ बने, अपने पैरों पर खड़ी हो. थैंक यू सो मच. और एक चीज आप मुझे जरूर बताइए, ये शक्ति, इतना सारा काम करने की शक्ति आपको कहाँ से मिलती है?
भगवान से मिलती है.
भगवान जी से मिलती है. थैंक यू सो मच दी, एंड विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट. वेरी हैप्पी इंटरनेशनल वुमेन्स डे.
Face to face with Rashi owners Mrs. Nirmala Devi from Prayagraj, India, Swachhata Ambassador for her untiring and selfless service for 30 years as Swachhata Ambassador, much before the present focus on hygiene and cleanliness.
नारी शक्ति. और हम इस समय है निर्मला देवी जी के साथ. तो आप कितने वर्षों से यहाँ पर रह रही हैं प्रयागराज में?
तभी हो गए हम 10 साल.
10 साल हो गए. और गांव का नाम क्या है?
30 साल मैंने नौकरी किया.
कहाँ पे किया?
हॉस्टल.
हाँ. ओके, वेरी
18
गुड.
साल उम्र से किया.
अच्छा. तो पढ़ाई हो पाई थी पूरी?
नहीं, 3.
हाँ. चलिए, कोई
पहले
बात.
भाई ये लोग पढ़ने नहीं देते थे.
अच्छा, लेकिन अब आप चाहती हैं कि आपके बच्चे
हाँ,
पढ़े, बच्चियाँ
पढ़ें,
पढ़ें.
और क्या.
ठीक है. तो कितने साल में शादी हो गई आपकी?
मैं 17 साल.
थोड़ा इधर आ जाइए.
17 साल में हुई.
हाँ.
हाँ.
और फिर बच्चे?
बच्चे मेरे 5 महीने के बाद बच्चे, फिर 1.5 साल में 2 बच्चे हो गए.
अच्छा. तो
एक बेटी एक बेटा.
अच्छा. ठीक है.
हाँ?
तो घर का क्या काम करती हैं अब आप?
बहुत करते हैं. अभी रोटियां बना रहे थे, देखो.
अच्छा. ओके. और ये हम चिप्स भी देख रहे हैं.
हाँ,
तो
ये-
पापड़ कहाँ है होली के?
अभी बना रहे हैं बेटा. टाइम
अच्छा.
नहीं लगा, बीमार थी.
ओके.
8-9 रोज से परेशान हूँ.
क्या हुआ?
खाना भाग गई.
ओ, पेट में तकलीफ है?
हाँ, कानपुर चली गई थी.
ओ.
भाभी की बहन मर गई थी,
ओहो.
तो जाना जरूरी था.
हाँ.
अब मेरे कोई भाई भी नहीं है. 3 ठो भाई भी मर गए, मम्मी मर गई, पापा मर गए, मेरी भाभी के 2 बेटे भी मर गए, और भाभी भी मर गई, उसकी बहन भी मर गई. तो बच्चा मेरा 12 साल का है, उसका कोई जीवन नहीं है, कोई देखने वाला.
तो बड़ा संघर्ष है जीवन में.
हाँ, हम सबसे वो सबका जीवन पालन करे हैं. हाँ, सबके तरफ भाग.
बहुत सुंदर. उधर
हाँ.
देखिए, ये एक साक्षात शक्ति, नारी शक्ति. और ये बताइए नदीमा कि अभी भी आपके अंदर कितनी शक्ति है?
बहुत शक्ति.
कौन देता है ये शक्ति?
ऊपर वाला.
थैंक यू सो मच. आप हमेशा ऐसे हंसते रहे, मुस्कुराते रहे. वेरी हैप्पी इंटरनेशनल वुमेन्स डे टू यू. है ना, 8 तारीख को हम अंतर्राष्ट्रीय महिला दिवस मनाते हैं, तो आपके जज्बे को हम सलाम करते हैं.
बुलाइएगा तो आएंगे
जरूर.
A strong woman isn't simply born. She's forged through the challenges of life. With each challenge, she grows mentally, intellectually, and emotionally. She soars high, determined, disciplined, and dedicated. She moves forward with a head held high and a strength that cannot be denied. Each time a woman stands up for herself, she stands up for all women. She's vibrant, creative, full of colors and life. She believed she could, so she did.